Alright, so Samsung Q70T QLED TV in 2022. Is this 2-year-old TV still worth your money? Stay tuned to find out. So we're just gonna get straight to the point. So I'll start off by showing you around the TV. So it's made out of plastic for the most part. It has this black finish around the frame, really thin bezels. Overall, it's a beautiful looking TV if I say so. And then down here it has like a curved finish at the bottom bezel, and then right there's your Samsung logo. Now coming to the back of the TV, you get 2 USB ports and 4 HDMI ports. One of them which is HDMI 2.1 compatible, and the ports are on the side of the TV, so that'll be nice if you're wall mounting the TV, so you won't have to deal with trying to squeeze cables from the back of the TV. And then down at the bottom you got some miscellaneous ports for an Ethernet connection to the TV, so that'll be useful if you want to directly connect your router to the TV. So that pretty much sums it up in terms of the back of the TV. There's really not much else to look at. And of course, you can wall mount this TV. It has 4 holes in the center which allow you to do that. Alright, so let's talk about picture quality. So, this TV is capable of 4K resolution. I mean, at this point, what TV isn't 4K? It's able to upscale to 4K, so if you got lower resolution content, it uses an artificial intelligence algorithm to make a sharper image. It's got a better processor than the Crystal UHD series from Samsung. Now, in terms of motion, this is a 120Hz panel. It does support HDMI 2.1 like I said earlier in the video, so you're pretty much covered there. So you can get the most out of the latest consoles like the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. I personally do not own them, so I will not be able to test that in this video. Now, if there's something you should really know about this TV, it's that it does not support Dolby Vision, but it does support HDR10 however, so you're out of luck in terms of that. No Samsung TV supports Dolby Vision as of right now, and who knows when they will. Now, this is a VA panel, which stands for vertical alignment. This basically means you're gonna have great contrast, nice deep inky blacks, and I promise you when I tell you the blacks on this TV are really inky, and I would go as far to say they're almost OLED like, so I don't think you'll be disappointed with the black levels on this TV. The contrast is phenomenal on this TV, and this is coming from someone who uses an OLED display on their phone, so take it from someone who has used OLED technology before. You will not be disappointed with this TV. Now, it's also an edge-lit panel. It's not a full array or anything like that, so you're obviously not going to get things like full array local dimming, so you kind of missed out on that being an edge-lit panel. But I will say, on the upside, because it's an edge-lit TV, you won't notice any blooming. As for dark scenes though, in a dark room you are going to notice backlight bleeding. It's typical for an edge-lit panel. Also, this being a QLED TV, you're getting that quantum dot technology, so you're getting vibrant colors over something like a basic TV like the Crystal UHD series from Samsung. In terms of your brightness, you're looking at about 500 nits peak brightness. Not the brightest TV in the world. This is a mid-range of the QLED series. It's able to do HDR. So to summarize, overall the picture quality on this TV is nothing short of fantastic. Again, really deep inky blacks in a normally lit room, I should mention. So for the picture quality alone, I do think this TV is still worth picking up in 2022. Now, turning on the TV, as you can see, this is your home menu. It's Samsung's Tizen operating system. It's an older version of Tizen because remember, this is a 2020 model, so you're not going to get the latest software in terms of that, so you kind of missed out on that. It's almost 2 years old at this point, so you're pretty much done in terms of software updates, but this is still a modern TV. It's not outdated by any stretch. You still get all the major streaming services, popular apps, things of that nature. But even if it was outdated, not all hope is lost. You could just hook up an external streaming device like a Roku, a Fire Stick, or an Apple TV, so you really don't have to use the built-in operating system that comes with the TV if you choose not to. Here's the remote that comes with the TV. It's a nice fancy remote, looks very modern. Overall, I really like it a lot. It's one of the best remotes I've used on any TV. Here's a close-up of that remote. So you got a built-in voice button for your Bixby voice or whatever assistant you set it up to. Then you have your ambient mode button, and then at the bottom you have dedicated Netflix, Amazon Prime, and a Samsung TV Plus button. So those are quick shortcuts to get to those apps, but they're not remappable unfortunately. But I'd like to see Samsung and other major manufacturers do this in the future. And now take a look at the back. As you can see, it does require two AA batteries to work, so it's not solar powered or rechargeable like the newer Samsung remote, so you might want to keep that in mind, as you're not going to find that feature here. But of course, you can always swap out the remote, so that's no big deal. Coming back to the TV, with this home menu, you can rearrange the apps to your liking. So to do that, you just hold down the center button for about a second, and then you'll get a pop-up with options like move and remove, and then you just go from there. So that's really simple to do. So from here, if you click the down arrow, you get this massive menu of a plethora of free content to watch. Yes, you heard that right. This is all totally free. All it requires is that you're connected to a network. I personally don't watch any of this stuff, but it's all very nice to have if you don't already have an external streaming device. So all in all, it's a massive library of content, and you'll probably never run out of things to watch here. Now over here you have your apps library. If you click on that, it'll take you to a page full of apps. So despite this being a 2-year-old TV, it still has all the major streaming services, popular apps, things of that nature. So you're not missing out on any of those. So you've got tons of apps to choose from on this TV. One thing I will mention though is that if you're into news services, be aware this TV does not have CNN. So you're not going to be able to utilize that service from the TV itself. I've looked everywhere and I could not find a CNN app. So you might want to get a Roku or some other streaming device, if that's important to you of course. So just wanted to throw that in there. Alright, so with this TV, you're able to connect a hard drive via a USB, and you're able to view and play media from the hard drive. It supports a wide range of formats, so you won't have any issues there. So if you open the home menu and you go all the way down to the settings icon on the far left, and you go up, you get a plethora of quick settings without actually having to go into the menu itself. But if you want the full settings, you will have to go into the menu, as you will have your more advanced settings there. So it's pretty quick and intuitive, but I wish there was a way to rearrange these quick settings, because some of these may not be important to you, so you're just stuck with whatever they give you here. So in the picture settings, you have 5 different picture profiles. I have mine set on standard. So you've also got dynamic, natural, movie, and filmmaker mode. Now what you just saw there is not actually what these picture profiles look like, as I've went in and made my own custom settings for each of them based on the lighting environment. But here are my settings for standard mode if you're interested. Usually I like to keep the picture temperature on warm. I've also went into the white balance settings and adjusted the red and green to make the picture even more of a warm tone. As for your sound, you're able to connect a Bluetooth speaker or headphones or anything like that, and you're also able to connect the soundbar like I showed earlier in the video. But I mean, overall, these are just really basic TV settings that almost every other TV has. There's nothing really special here. But of course, if you guys want to know anything, let me know in the comments below. But this TV, being the Q70 series, this one has the intelligent mode, which basically automatically adjusts your picture and sound settings based on your environment. Now here's the ambient mode. So here you got a ton of artwork and screensavers to choose from to make your TV look like artwork. So for all you aesthetic people out there, you're probably gonna like this. Samsung is really good at making your TV beyond just being a TV. So yeah, lots of stuff to choose from here. I'm not gonna go through them all. I literally have a 45-minute video on this TV, so you can go check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. From the ambient mode, you've also got your music wall. Basically what that is you can play music via a Bluetooth from another device, like your phone, your computer, or tablet. And the TV can act like a visualizer for your music, which is pretty cool. So I'll do a short demo of that, also as a sound test. So let's hear what those speakers sound like. So now here is Samsung TV Plus. This is Samsung's free streaming service. You've got a ton of free TV to watch on here. All it requires is that you're connected to a network. And here you've got a built-in guide. It gives you a list of all the channels available. In my overview, I go through all the channels. So if there's anything specific you're looking for, hey, you might want to go check that out. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, you've got a wide range of content varying from sports to dance, music, you name it. So you are able to browse the web on this TV using the internet app. And I believe it's just Samsung's internet ripped straight from their One UI on their phones, and I believe video streaming services should work in this browser. I've tried YouTube and it works no problem. And if you're wondering, no, you cannot play games through this browser. I've tried something like Roblox and it just does not work, so you're out of luck there. But I mean, otherwise, I would say this is pretty handy to have in a pinch if you ever need it. Now, if you're looking for ways to mirror your other devices to this TV does support Apple AirPlay, so you can mirror your screen from any Apple device to this TV. And of course, it does work with Android as well. So I'm going to demo that right here with my iPad Pro. So we'll go into our control center, go to screen mirroring, and then look for our TV. And here it is, Samsung Q70T. Just click on that, and then it should start mirroring to the TV. And now it's in split view mode. So as you can see, I'm now mirroring my iPad to the TV, but then also you can see to the left, we have our Samsung TV Plus that I was just on. And you could customize the layout of this by clicking the down button and then going into this menu, going into something like screen size, and then here you could resize either window, and then also you have things like picture in picture and then sound input to change where the sound is coming from. So overall, you've got a lot of cool features here to mess around with, and I'm not going to go through all of these. Again, I do that in my overview video, so check that out in the description if you want to see that. Alright, and last but not least, we'll talk about the voice assistant capabilities with this TV. So you can choose between Samsung's own Bixby, Google Assistant, or Amazon Alexa. But we're going to try Bixby. So let's try out a few commands here. Hey Bixby, rap for me.
There's nothing like a fresh rap. A couple times a day I take a trip to discover the world online is like no other. I can zip anywhere that the internet connects. At the beach 1 second. Here's an exciting tale that'll have you seeing double. Mia sighed as she walked to the subway after a drab day of school. I wish something exciting would happen. A crack of lightning exploded before her, revealing another Mia. No time to explain, said Mia too. I'm your future self, and today, you're going to be a hero. Follow me. They dashed down a set of stairs to the subway station. Christina Rossetti said, silence is more musical than any song.
What is the weather like tomorrow in Phoenix, Arizona?
Which of these two search terms? Tomorrow in Arizona, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 41 degrees.
Alright, so hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Do I think this TV is still worth it in 2022? And I would say yes, this TV is definitely still worth it, especially for the picture quality that you get alone. I still think it's worth it, and the amount of smart features you get for this TV, I mean, you really can't beat it. If you could find this at a good used price and it's in good condition, I mean, you're basically a winner. This is an awesome TV. You're not going to be disappointed. I think if you're somebody who's coming from like a 10-year-old TV and you want something more modern, I mean, this is definitely a great bang for the buck if you don't want to pay so much for a brand new TV. I mean, this TV is only 2 years old, so you could probably find a good deal on this TV in the used market, being that it is 2 years old. So yes, this TV is absolutely still worth it in 2022, and I don't see it being irrelevant anytime soon. So that is my review on the Samsung Q70T in 2022. So hopefully this video helped you. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. So if you have any specific questions about this TV or would like to know more about this TV, drop your comments below. Again, I've also got an overview video. It's like 45 minutes long, so you can go check that out. It's in the description below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. I've also got a car review coming up, so stay tuned for that. But until then, Thanks for watching.